Happy New Year, Merriers. It is officially 2024. We had a great New Year's with my side of the family. We usually celebrate Christmas on New Year's Eve. The reason why my parents did this is because they knew their children would all get married one day and they'd probably go off and do Christmas with their family. So to stay out of all that drama, they said, hey, do the Christmas and then you guys can come here for New Year's. This year, my dad did something wild and he got a 20 by 40 large tent. It was an awesome setting. We put it in his backyard. Pretty much every year we're just going to be setting up that thing because there's so many grandkids now, we can't all fit in the house. So this year was kind of like a test and it worked out so well. There was something scary that happened though.
And that wasn't a big deal. I'm not telling the story because I felt like it was nothing.
Okay. And I hear this loud like collapsed chair and I turn around and I don't see Savannah anymore and I saw her on the ground. And my heart stopped and it was extremely scary. And I went over to Savannah and she said she's fine. And I wanted to make sure she was actually fine or was she just saying that?
The chair collapsed underneath me. But I didn't hit hard.
Yeah, Savannah said.
I literally was barely off the ground. It was like a small bench, a folding bench.
Yeah, and she said she slid more than like an actual fall.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal, but
it was. The girls also spent some time with their cousins and played being boozled.
Okay, wait, Josh, okay, I'm gonna spin it. We're rolling it. Okay, how about 3, 2, 1? Oh, we all got it. We're doing dirty dishwasher, ready? Yes. Oh, wait, birthday cake. 3, 2, 1. Oh! It tastes like, you know when you like smell like by the pier that's stink bug. Ew! That was bad. I just opened it, I was like, wait. I ate stink bug! Micah's just eating the wall.
So I thought today would be a lot of fun to look back and see a couple of the highlights that happened this year or last year in 2023 because it was just so busy and crazy.
Yeah.
We just want to highlight a couple of them and maybe talk about some things that we didn't even talk about before. And the very first video we posted in 2023 was us moving back to California. And let me tell you, that was a way to start off the year by driving in a snowstorm. It was like one of the most crazy things I've ever done in my life. I am not used to driving in the snow and I don't ever want to do it again.
Tonight, an atmospheric river that slammed the west, fueling a massive storm system now sweeping across the country, impacting millions, bringing snow and ice to the heartland, driving treacherous. Authorities say that there are so many road closures they can't possibly count them. Another atmospheric river is forecast to pummel the west coast, bringing feet of snow.
I don't think you should pull over, but there's a big truck behind us. Careful, I don't know if it's like a ditch or something. This is stupid. It's like 6 a.m. There's a bunch of snow everywhere and all these signs are saying, don't drive over here. And we're just driving through it because we don't know what else we're doing. Can't wait to get out of here. I'm sorry, but snow, you are not my friend. All right, let's do it.
You're being so good.
I remember on that road trip home, there was like a point where we passed, like there was like no more snow. We were like in the desert in Nevada somewhere. And it was just crazy. Once we passed that little mark, I felt like so much safer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like the sky.
And it was just like,
You can release your knuckles on the steering wheel.
exactly. And then we moved back home, and if you didn't know, we had renters in the house. The house did not look anything like it did when we left it.
All their stuff was still in the house.
Yeah.
The pantry was full of food. They had their tables, furniture,
Yeah.
clothes in the closets, and we're like, are these people still living here?
Car oil in my garage. My backyard was, I don't even know how to describe it. It looked like
jungle?
a jungle. It looked like a scary movie out there. But having said all that, they did make all their payments on time, and they did leave on time. So I am thankful for that.
Yeah.
Just saying,
Yeah.
putting that out there. I mean, since we're staying on the house topic, when our neighbors flooded our backyard, something that comes very close to driving in the snow is raging water in your backyard. So how this all happened is my neighbor was digging in his backyard at night.
Late at night, really late.
Yeah, that's totally
I
normal.
don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, very deep, and he hit a water main line. And to get the city to shut off the water late at night was not very easy. Fire department came, they're like, we're gonna probably have to have this running until the morning time. And I'm looking in my backyard, and I'm doing the math, and it's probably gonna be on the second floor by the time we get hold of it. But anyways, after a few hours, the city was able to shut off the water. But our backyard was already ruined, so it couldn't get much worse than that. So Savannah and her DIY.
No, that's not a good one.
Yeah, it is. We just had somebody comment the other day saying, I didn't trust that those legs would be solid on that table.
Oh, well, it was sort of like a wobbly desk because, you know, it was falling apart. But, I mean, with all the support and stuff, it's a really good desk with solid wood. Basically, we just needed more counter space, so I made an island counter. Let's move on.
No big deal.
Anyways, one of the really cool highlights was our trip to Utah.
Remember how I said I wasn't going to drive in snow ever again?
I don't ever want to do it again.
And then like literally 2 months later, I had to go drive in snow again. We got snowed in a mansion. I mean, this place was massive.
I mean, if you're going to get snowed in somewhere, it was a pretty good spot to get snowed in.
But thankfully, it all worked out where we came in when it wasn't snowing and we left when it wasn't snowing. But the whole time we were there, it was just snow, snow, snow. So it actually worked out, like the timing was perfect. So we went camping, and that was interesting.
I felt like I woke up every hour last night. Heard a lot of things.
It's like, can you put your hand in that?
Yeah, no thanks.
What's up there?
I think I can climb up there.
Bill.
There's Jirah. You can see her pink shirt over there. That was, you know, a pretty big climb. And it was a lot of fun.
It was.
Going out to Joshua Tree was the coolest experience ever. It's like landscape from like another world. It was like crazy.
Yeah, and it was fun because my brother went with his family, and they had 4 kids. And something almost as scary as driving in the snow is seeing 9 kids jumping all over these rocks. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. Got little kids everywhere on rocks. See, this doesn't work with me, guys. Not a fan. Not a fan.
So birthdays, let's see, our family's
Oh my
growing.
word, you guys. There is a funny story behind this. We titled the vlog, Our Family is Growing. All right, because yeah, they're growing, right?
They're getting taller.
Yeah. So this is crazy because
not too long after that video,
the next video you were sick.
I was very sick.
So we unintentionally said our family is growing, and literally our family was growing.
Yeah.
So literally the next vlog after that, we didn't know Savannah was pregnant. And then, yeah, I'm not sure what kind of sickness Savannah had, but she doesn't look too good in that.
I'm like...
It's like a Shrek sickness.
Yeah, because, so...
Or the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah. So, yeah, thanks for that. Yeah. But the video right after that was VBS. And I was in charge of all like the decorations, the set, preparing for that. And during that week that VBS was going on, I was not feeling good. And that's the week I found out I was pregnant. And Mike was gone that whole week in Idaho working. And I was home with the kids. We had 2 big birthdays that week too. It was the most insane week ever.
And then right after VBS, we redid our backyard, which was an awesome project. A lot of fun and tiring, but I did a couple other things I didn't do the previous time. I was able to put some lighting in, which was a lot of fun.
Oh, let's talk about Jirah.
Oof.
That was a big thing.
Yeah.
Fell off her skateboard and went skidding on the black top.
Jirah!
She just skinned her whole body up, like burns all over her legs, elbows.
And then the healing time took a long time.
Yeah, and she went through like a lot of trauma after a big accident like that, like her body like reacting. She was passing out, or she was like
she stood up in all this pain. Yeah.
Healed up great, but that was like insane. That was a bad accident.
Well, the next vlog after that, there was a big announcement.
Yeah, we announced we're having baby number 6. And I was already feeling so sick. And it was hard to hide it from our kids because we didn't want them to know.
And then telling the kids was a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness.
And then I lost all the camera footage.
Yes. Luckily, I was showing my friend the video ahead of time, so I recorded the whole thing.
The original video is deleted, but Savannah filmed it on her phone. And that's what we have here.
Yes.
So
we still have it.
We still have it.
Woo! Here's the video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right, so let's say what grade and what age you are.
Grade and age. Or going into...
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
How old are you? 8, okay?
I'm going into 7 and I'm 12.
Okay, how old are you, Nelly? What?
Yeah, you read it. What does that mean if no one's a big brother? This ain't no one. Sister and brother. I know, what does that mean?
You're gonna have another brother or sister.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
Mommy has a baby in her tummy.
Yeah.
Mommy has a baby in her tummy.
No, we're not.
Yes, she does.
I'm not pregnant.
No, she is.
This is how many kids will have.
I know. You know what? This is what happened last time. And you know what you said?
Bye, baby.
Mommy's gonna have another. Hey! Dude! Oh yeah, Hurricane Hilary. That was actually an experience that I've never had before in California, was a hurricane.
With 600 miles of width, we are going to have widespread impacts for the Southwest.
Death Valley bringing a year or two's worth of rainfall in just 48 to 72 hours time is going to cause concern.
The governor of California has put out a state of emergency for Southern California in an effort to support a faster recovery and response. Flash flood warnings have already been issued in California, and those are expected to increase.
People across Southern California are bracing for what could be a once-in-a-lifetime event.
Good job, Jer.
everybody was in panic mode around, and all the stores and gas stations, everything was just packed. But I went a couple days ago, so I didn't have to deal with that.
And just when we thought things couldn't get any scarier,
that's an earthquake.
It is an earthquake?
Yeah, we've got one going
on. Okay.
It just ended right now, and I'm getting a text from my wife in Rockland.
We're just hearing that the quake we just felt was a magnitude 5.0 centered in Ventura County.
Natural events here as we have the tropical storm moving through and a 5.0 earthquake happening as the storm is headed this way.
You know, why are both of these things happening at the same time? This is crazy. Jirah's still baking.
I gotta do something.
Rain or sunshine, earthquake or storm, Jirah's cooking.
that was our vlog on Cameo, and Cameo is a little app you can request videos. Yeah, we kind of set that up, and we've done quite a few of them.
I know.
Yeah, it's been fun.
Yeah,
so
the kids, especially the girls, they like enjoy
Yeah.
making them. Our gender reveal.
Yeah, that was fun.
There was a lot of stuff that was like going on like behind the scenes that was just like chaos.
Yeah.
Just setting up the balloons, like,
And they were like popping.
I know. We literally had this huge arch. It was way bigger than the one that's on the video. It was just tall, massive, and full. And we take it out there. It was so difficult to carry out there. And a gush of wind just took it over. Balloons just were like popping like crazy. We're like, no! And then it was extremely hot outside. So here we are trying to blow up a ton of balloons and replace the ones that were popped, and then make the arch like so much shorter and smaller. Ended up being like a really fun day after after we got everything set.
I think everything turned out so well though, like to see the kids' reactions.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I had to I was trying to prepare Jirah. I was like, you have such high hopes it's gonna be a girl.
I know.
Like, I need you to expect that. It could be a boy too, so you need to prepare yourself.
And my favorite shot of that whole video was my little brother photobombing our drone shot at the very end. Oh my God. I might as well just show it to you.
3, 2, 1.
That was actually very clever and hilarious.
Yeah, our ultrasound, first ultrasound we went in, they said I had marginal cord insertion.
Yes.
And we never heard of it, and they said it's a bad thing. And so I went to see a specialist, and then they said it's not, the cord isn't in a really bad spot. So we went through like a lot of like emotions, like thinking something really bad and then it not being as bad. Thankfully that the placenta and the cord and everything is good. Basically, we had a scare and then it ended up being fine.
Yeah.
So
this year we hit our 15-year wedding anniversary. 15.
yes. So we were really sick during our anniversary. We had like really big plans. We were gonna go do something because 15 years, it's got to be a big thing you do. And we were just like, no, we got to postpone it. We'll do it when we feel better.
Yeah.
So when are we gonna celebrate?
We're still trying to get better.
We'll celebrate next year.
The random act of kindness with the summers in Alaska was one of the most rewarding vlogs I would say we've done in a while, because we were not expecting somebody to appreciate something so small.
Yeah.
And
I think we went in thinking they're like, it would be more like, thank you.
We get this kind of stuff all the time.
This is kind of weird what you guys just did, but thanks. So we didn't expect like a reaction, like it really would mean something to someone. So it was really cool, especially for the kids to see and be part of.
All right. And then the last couple have been, one was on why we homeschooled, and we got a lot of positive feedback from it. And very rewarding as well. The video we ended the year on was our Christmas video, and we ended it on a gospel message, which I felt it was very appropriate. I feel like there's no greater message than that. So that was our year of 2023, and we have some, big things happening in 2024. Number one.
Yeah, number 6 actually.
Oh, number 6 is on the way. I would like to begin this year with this wonderful verse, one of my favorites. Now to him who is able to keep you from stumbling and to present you blameless before the presence of his glory with great joy. To the only God, our Savior, through Jesus Christ our Lord, be glory, majesty, dominion, and authority before all time and now and forever. Amen. We'll see you guys next Saturday.